Around West Blockton football since I was 6 years old, when West Blockton won the state championship, and I was hooked. And now I've been around youth football for a long time. Had a lot of great Saturday nights out of you guys, and especially this group of seniors, 2009 11-12 champs. And like I told you that night, you're playing for a memory, so give it all you got and play every play like it's your last play, because you're going to remember this game for the rest of your life. And if you don't do good, then this cap's coming off, and it's starting with you, Keyshawn Kelce.
My first experience with West Blockton, Bibb County was as a ninth grader. Back in the day, I attended Bibb County High School, played football there, and our ninth grade played junior high back then. So ninth graders did not typically dress out with the varsity. But the game was always the 10th game of the year, the last game, the county rivalry, and the coach of Bibb County, Coach Moss, had invited 3 of us freshmen to dress out with the varsity, and it was for the West Blockton game. And I'll never forget that game, because obviously it's the first game I ever dressed out for varsity football. And number 2, it was such a great game. I was a ninth grader, was only on kickoff teams, but Bibb County was ahead 6-0. It had been raining, a rainy game, and West Blockton intercepted a pass very late in the game and ran it all the way back down to the goal line. And we thought we had a goal line stand, but West Blockton scored the touchdown, missed the extra point, and that ended tied 6-6. And that was my first experience with Bibb County West Blockton. I do remember the week leading up to it, it seemed like a lot of talk, you know, the rivalry, the frog level, the river rats, that whole sort of thing, and I just never really got into it or understood that a lot. And I think that may be because to me it just seemed like for the players, you know, we're the ones that were on the field, and a lot of that seemed to be a lot of the other people not so closely involved. We knew it was a big rivalry. It was a county rivalry. It was a big game, but a lot of the other stuff I just never really understood. I was sad to see the rivalry halted for as long as it was, but I know back in the mid-'80s there was a change from 4 classifications to 6. There were suddenly more mandated games you had to play and playoff implications, and the 2 schools just didn't play for a long time until recently. Now I've been the principal at West Blockton Middle School. This is my 8th year now, and have seen a lot of good athletes, cheerleaders, and students all around come through the middle school here and develop into fantastic athletes and cheerleaders and students at West Blockton High School. In the meantime, I still am active a little bit with the Bibb County program. I had been asked several years ago to help out with radio broadcast, and I've been doing that. And for a few years, my good friend Coach Eric Hyatt and I did what we called the Thursday Show, which we tried to focus our emphasis on high school sports of both schools and middle school sports and our youth leagues. And Coach Hyatt and I continually talk about getting that back up and running. It's just that the radio station in Centerville is so weak that a lot of people on this side of the creek just can't pick up the radio station. But we had a great time doing that. And the reason that he and I enjoyed that show so much is because it shined a spotlight on a lot of great kids at West Blockton High School, middle school, and in our elementary schools, as well as Bibb County. And a lot of my friends in Centerville and at Bibb County have asked me the last few weeks, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You know, and you know, my plan Friday night, I'll have a red shirt on. I'll be on West Blockton's side, and I'm hoping for a safe game, a well-played game, and I think it's going to be an exciting game. And I do think that by and large, the players, the coaches, they know what's at stake. They'll be prepared, and you know, there's a lot of stuff that goes on a lot of times by people that really aren't close to the school or close to the program. Maybe they were at one time, but they're not anymore. And they like to have a little more fun with it, it seems like, and sometimes it does get out of hand. But I do know that the boys and the cheerleaders from West Blockton will be well behaved. They'll play with class. They will cheer with class, and I expect the same from the kids at Bibb County. And I'm looking forward to a great game, and I think it will be a great game. Great start for the Tigers at 3-0, and maybe it would be fun if this were still the last game of the year, and how great it'd be if West Blockton were 9-0 and Bibb County could have been 9-0. Now that would be something special, but we'll take it any way we can. And if it's the 5th game of the year, that's fine too. It's a rivalry game, but it's a fun game. Teachers in West Blockton and Centerville work together. Coaches work together. A lot of our players go to church together in different places. So it is fun. It's what a rivalry is supposed to be, and I'm looking forward to it and can't wait till Friday night. And go Tigers.